Welcome to The Twist, Tornado World Instant Status of Today for December 10th. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Colton. Today, girls wrestling will have a meet at home at 4 p.m. And varsity girls basketball will travel to Nowata. Also, at 7 p.m., the community Christmas concert will be held in the auditorium.
On Saturday, JV girls and boy basketball will play in Lippert County. Varsity basketball will play in Nowata.
For December, the character focus we have is problem solving. Jacob, what are some ways that you problem solve in your life?
Well, whenever I reach a conflict, I would take a step back and think the entire situation through before making an action.
That's actually very thought out and actually pretty good. I normally just ignore it till it gets too big to ignore, but I mean, I like your way. I might try it a couple times, but let's go to Chance in the hall to see how the students problem solve.
Hey, Chance of the Hall, since this month's character focus is problem solving, we're going to go in the halls and ask students and teachers about how they solve their problems. Let's go. Hey, I'm here with Mr. Goldsberry, and today I'm going to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
So, how do you handle conflict, like with problem solving?
Problem solving, if you have an issue with an individual, approach that individual in an orderly manner. You know, don't show any hostility. Be open to their feelings and their ideas. Absorb all that in and then respond in a positive way that might help guide them along their path to a better way of behaving or to do better in school. That is my goal, is to make kids focus on their work. That is what you got to do. I mean, I was here a long time ago, but if you want to succeed in school, do your work, show up, suit up, do the job.
I like that answer. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, it's Chance, and I'm with Senior Daniel, Evan, Bree, and Mr. Kinney. And today I'm going to ask you guys, how do you handle problem solving? All right. So, Daniel, we'll start off with you. How do you handle conflict?
Conflict? Usually I attempt to not get it started in the first place.
All right. Good answer, good answer.
Yeah.
Evan?
Address the situation. If that doesn't work, then I walk away.
Yeah, I talk to the person about it, but if it doesn't work, I just walk away.
Mr. Kinney?
I just walk away because it's stupid.
It
ain't. Why mess with stupidity?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Why do you, Mr. Stupidity?
Yeah, I just walk away.
Good answer, Kinney.
Yeah.
I see
Like
how
now, I'm walking away.
All right, thank you guys. That's all the time I have. That's all the time we have for this week. Now back to the studio with Colton and Jacob.
On Monday, boys swim will travel to Osawatomie, and JV boys wrestling will compete at home at 4 p.m.
On Tuesday, Purple Clubs will meet during advisory, and winter sports pictures will be taken after school.
An odd hour finals will be given in 1st, 3rd, 5th, and 7th hours. Now to the halls with Madison for this week's special.
Hey y'all, it's Madison in the halls, and today I'm going to be interviewing some wrestlers and swimmers. Let's do it. I'm here with Coach McLaughlin, and I just want to ask you a few questions about wrestling. So how do you think you guys did your last and first meet?
We did about as well as we expected. We're a pretty young team right now. We don't have a lot of kids with experience. We graduated a class of almost 9 seniors last year, and so there's a lot of spots that we still got to figure out. But I think we did all right. We got some kids that are going to need to fix some things with mat time, and I think they buy into the system. They trust the process. It's going to fix itself.
That's a good answer. Also, how do you think you're going to do in your meet today?
It'd be interesting to see. This will be the first time the girls see some of these teams. And some of these teams are, Fort Scott's a little bit bigger. They've had a girls team for a little bit longer than us, so it'll be interesting to see. I don't know. We'll see.
That's a really good answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Miss McGeehee, and today I'm going to interview you about girls wrestling. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so how do you think the meet went last Friday?
So last Friday we did have some players place. I think that we lost some matches that we should have won due to being out of shape, but we are working on that in practice. I'm looking ahead to the rest of the season and continuing to work with them.
Okay, that's a good answer. Now, how do you think the meet's going to go today? Like, how do you think you guys are going to do?
Hopefully we do well. I think it's all going to be based on if the girls have been paying attention in practice this week and are ready to go out and be tough and work hard in their matches.
That's a good answer. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm here with Junior Anna, and today I'm going to ask you a few questions about wrestling. You ready?
Of course.
Okay, so how do you think the Canocla meet went?
I think for our girls, the Canocla meet went pretty well. Being the biggest meet that we had, it was kind of efficient, but it had a late start to it because the brackets were all messed up. But after that, we got into it, and I think we did amazing.
Okay, your final question is, how do you think you guys are going to do today in the meet?
I think after our results in the Cans Okla, I think we're still going to do great. As being the first girls wrestling team in Coffeyville, I think that our girls are strong enough and we're prepared enough to go to our meet and win.
Thank you so much. That was a good answer.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I'm here with freshman LaMarcus, and I'm going to ask you some questions about wrestling. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you think you did in the Canocla meet last Friday?
I think I did pretty good. I won all my matches, so I think I did good.
Okay, and what do you think you can improve on personally?
Probably getting ready for the matches earlier instead of waiting until the match comes up.
That's a good answer. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Mr. Childress, and today I'm going to interview you about swim. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you think the meet went on Tuesday?
About as good as can be expected for the first meet. We are down to 7 boys, so they did really well, considering no more practice than we've had, short beginning of the season. So I was pretty pleased with their progress so far at this point, and hopefully we'll be able to bounce back when we can't practice over, Christmas break at all because of the construction. So that's going to kind of hinder us a little bit, but hopefully they'll get out on their own and do some dry land stuff and some strength stuff at home and keep up with everything. But
Okay, and you'll have an upcoming meet this next Monday. How do you think you guys are going to do then?
it'll be a little stiffer competition because there's going to be 9 teams there, so the boys will really have to step it up. And they'll have some good competition from some Kansas City area schools, and Topeka will be there. So everybody that was here Tuesday at our home meet will be there also. So we'll have, actually there'll be probably more than 9 teams because 2 of the schools have 3 schools in one swimming for each other, co-op together. So we'll get to see kids from Lewisburg, Pale, and Osawatomie on one team, and then Frontenac, Fort Scott, and Chanute are on a team. So there's 6 right there, not counting the other 7 or 8 that are going to be there. So it'll be interesting.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm here with Junior Drew, and today I'm going to ask you a couple questions about swim. You ready?
I am.
Okay, so your first question is, how do you think the meet went on Tuesday?
The meet went pretty well. We got second. We scored 53 points as a team, so I think we're doing pretty good. We still have a little bit to work on with our relays, but overall I think it went pretty well.
That's a good answer. Now, how do you think you did personally?
I did pretty good. I scored 13 points, but we need to work on our relays a little bit. I have a little bit of technique that I need to work on, but overall I think we went pretty well.
Thank you so much. That's a good answer.
Thank you.
I'm here with Junior Salt, and today I'm going to ask you a couple questions about swim. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, how do you think the meet went on Tuesday?
It went pretty good. I think we just need to work on technique a lot, and then all our scores will improve. We got second, so.
Okay, now for your second question, what do you think you can improve on personally?
Well, I think I did overall. I improved on all of my times this week, so really just need to fix my technique on some of my things, and I just fix technique.
Good answer. Thank you.
Thanks.
Almost lost. That's all I have for you guys today. Now back to the studio with Colton and Jacob.
Thank you, Maddie, for that great special. That's all the news we have for you this week. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Colton. Tune in next week for more of The Twist. Thanks, guys. It's Colton, and welcome back to the Feel Good Story of the Week. We every week also hear a share story that make me feel good, and hopefully the same to you guys. An 8-year-old girl is making money to give foster children the Christmas every child deserves. Summer Lynn from Pearland, Texas, is making money by selling homemade cupcakes in order to buy foster kids Christmas gifts for the first time this holiday season. She knows it's hard for Santa to find the foster kids. He's very busy, she says. They get moved a lot. They're special no matter what anyone says or does. Seriously, they deserve a good Christmas. They need a good home. Lynn has already raised enough money to buy 13 foster children presents this year, and hopes to raise that number to the final weeks before the holiday. I absolutely love hearing stories like these because it just shows that children are kind no matter what, and it shows to give people to people who are less fortunate than you. And on today in history, in 2007, Argentina is Swaziland's first female elected president. Also, in 1830, American poet Emily Dickinson is born. Thanks guys, be safe, be happy, peace.